All right, I threw these on there because we did that Desmos activity. You could use your graphing calculator to figure this out, but honestly, I think it might be kind of quick to do this kind of on your own here. So if you just made a table, it's kind of easy to see. We know it's going to go up one, and that this curve, we know that this is a growth curve because that's a positive 2. This guy is a decay curve, so he'll go like that. But we're going to actually move this guy over to the right 2 and go up 1. But what that would look like is it would be better if you just actually had a table. So one of the things that you can do is just figure out what x is at 0. Okay, or I'm sorry, use x as 0, plug in a 0, and you get 2. 0 minus 2, that's 2 to the negative 2. That's 1/4 plus 1 is 1 1/4. So 1 1/4 is about there. Okay. Then 1 1/4, right? Yeah, 1 1/4. 1 1/4. And now I'm going to pick another number. I'll just pick 2 and just see what I got. 2 to the 0 power is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. So that's that. Let's plug in a 4. Plug in a 4. 2 to the 4 minus 2, that's 2 to the second power. 4 plus 1 is 5. So now we're going up to 5. Okay. Now let's go to 6. 6 would give us 2 to the 4th power, which is 16. 16 plus 1 is 17. So 17. Now notice what I did is I just picked nice round numbers. Okay. Okay, nice round numbers. Oops, missed the guy, but right around there. Okay, that's just fine. This is decaying. He's going to go to the left 2, but up 1. But again, we want to use, he's going to decay. So he's going to start off tall, and then he's going to come down. So let's get us some numbers here. Okay, let's pick a number that's actually, a negative exponent would actually put the 2 back on top. So he's going to change him. So let's say that it's, well, let's just start with 0. Okay, let's start with 0 so that we get negative, let's get negative 2 in there. Negative 2 plus 2 is 0. 1/2 to the 0 power is just 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. So at negative 2, it's actually 2. All right, let's try negative 4. All right, negative 4. Negative 4, that would become negative 2. 1/2 to the negative 2 power is positive 4 in the numerator. 4 plus 1 is 5. So we are at 5 here. Okay, that's exactly what we should expect. Let's try negative 6. Negative 6. Negative 6 would give us negative 4. Okay, that would be 16, 17. So these guys are actually kind of almost mirror each other here. So negative 6 would be positive 17 right there. And then this guy would just kind of slope down. Let's just plug in a good number here. I don't know. Let's try, how about 0? 0, 1/4. Oh, did we already get that one? 0, 2, 1, 4, 1 1/4. It's like right there. Then we plug in a 2. 4 1/8. So now we're like 1 1/8. We're like right there. And we're getting super close to 1 each time. So this guy kind of swoops down right there. All right. All right, now these guys are definitely calculator problems, and looks like we've just got some investments here. Looks like Y is going to equal 6,000 in savings. He's going to put it in there with a fixed annual interest rate of that. It's compounded monthly, so that means that we're going to have 0.0716, and it's going to be over 12. We're going to keep that in there for 11 years. So it's just the setup. Now, I know this study guide is kind of an overkill. If you know how to do one, or I would say if you know how to do half of these, then you're in really good shape. But this is just really good practice. So you honestly, your brain just like kind of automatically does it, even when it gets, tired, All right, so we're just going to go ahead and see what we got here. 1 plus 0.0716. 1/6. We're going to divide by 12. We're going to move that. We're going to go up. And we're going to do 12 times 11 years. And my answer is $14,824.52. All right. Okay, now that's pretty good considering that percentage. Okay, considering that percentage. And let me just double check. 7 times the initial amount, and we are good. Okay. So now it looks like this has changed. I'm going to go ahead and just rewrite this. Well, nah, it might actually just be a pain in the neck. I'm going to just type it out. We got a different amount here. We're going to go ahead and put 1 plus because it's just compound. Whoops, don't want to write it twice. Let's get that fraction. Let's delete this guy, delete this guy. The interest rate is 0.0276. We're going to do that 3 times a year. Okay, that doesn't even have a word for it. We're going to raise that to the third. If you don't raise it to the third, you will absolutely get the incorrect answer. You're going to do that for 6 years. So, not surprisingly, that's kind of a low interest rate. You'll make money, but you really got to forget about it there. So it's only been in there for 6 years, made $300. All right. Next, let's see, 6 minutes. All right. All right. I'm actually just gonna punch this right into the calculator directly. 460 times 1 plus, and then we're gonna get that fraction bar again. You guys have a fraction thing right here that you can use. This calculator is one of the Python ones. It just doesn't have it. So got 0.0366. We're going to do that semi-annually, which is 2. Okay, we're going to make sure that we're careful. 19 years. We're going to do that 2 times each one of those years. So we get $10,876.04. Next one. All right, we're going to go 6,777. 1 plus. We are at 0.0508 for that percentage compounded quarterly, which means we're going to do that 4 times. We're going to raise it to 4 times. How many years? 10 years. Okay, $11,227.16, rounding to the nearest penny. All right. Eugene invests 5. He's going to have a fixing 0.0. Oops, let's get the 1 plus. 0.0613. Compounded continuously. Clear it. So 5811 times e to the x, because it is continuous. So this means then that I'm going to raise him to the 0.0613 and then just multiply by how many years, because it's continuously compounding. So it looks like I got $8,394.30. Excuse me. All right, next one. 6,712. E to the x. We've got 0.046 times, 0.006 times 4 years. All right, 7,895. Okay, just take a snapshot there of what it should look like. All right, and that does not betray my common sense, so there we go. All right, so again, calculator problems. Okay, these are all calculator problems. So we'll do this tomorrow. At least for me, you will not see it as tomorrow.